But whatever. Putting myself promos out. In the bear, be the bitter. Wait, did I download those things from? I don't know, whatever. Oh. It's doing a thing. Oh. To recap from last week, since there was no fucking audio. Last week, we met a hot witch lady. And I was threatening to murder my party myself because they were so trying to fuck up everything. There were stupid men being like, "Oh, she's a witch, we're like her." Shut the fuck up! Let me talk to the hot witch lady. Then what happened? We got back to camp, turned stuff in. There are two guys that didn't have an affection rating that I realized. But the bear. But the bear. Oh. Two guys without affection rings, they kinda just died. What is this? What? Okay. I don't know. Cool. Very nice person. Oh, I just need one more thing. I need my one video. I need my one video so my phone stays on. No, fuck it. I'm just gonna watch someone else's live stream while I'm also streaming. Come here. me, Cam. Me. Alright, cool. I'm ready to go. There are no servers. Shut up. Oh, I thought I got my cavalry. Oh no. How sad. I didn't even recount the whole thing. Okay, Matt went hot witch lady. The men on my squad would shut the fuck up about her being a witch, possibly. And like, just doomsaying everything. Just complete doomers about a witch. When she was fucking hot. Two of them didn't make it when during the initiation to be a Grey Warden. Then, I don't know. Then, in war, me and the one guy, the one Grey Warden, the apprentice Grey Warden, I forgot his name. We were sent off to light the flame to send one army, send for the backup to support the leader of the back, Logain. Was that his name? He decided, nah, we're not gonna help him. And so the one king died, and the Grey Warden who recruited me and now the Grey Wardens are to blame, not to be trusted. Because we supposedly killed the king. Alistar, that's his name. Dude, they still have active. Let's make it active. So, we know that, I don't know. What were we doing last, though, actually? We came here, we fought bandits. That hurt. His friend. He's banged heads with her. I don't know.
You've got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
What? I could go with that.
Lothering's full up with refugees. Might be space in Allison's barn. Speak up.
I'm not a refugee, I'm a Grey Warden. I don't. Look, you had a thing.
A Grey Warden, are we? Did I mention I'm the bleeding queen of Ferelden? Looks like you can fend for yourself tonight.
Okay. Wait, why do you have an exclamation mark?
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars. Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows. But what about my food? I said enough!
Okay.
You do not seem a refugee. Are you part of the army?
Okay. I don't know. Saving content. Why?
Basit, Aban Kyun, Maras Shokra, Anan Sam Kyun.
Sir?
You want one of my captors? I will not
No.
abuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
What are you? That's rude. You're a prisoner? Who put you here?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
The vanguard. Quinari?
If you haven't heard of us, that is your own shortcoming.
Yeah, no, I'm
Though
dumb.
it matters little now. I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for Mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
What did you do to end up here?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
No, I haven't heard. I would like the murder to be in quotation marks, but... Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I'm responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
Come on now. How long have you been here?
20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most.
Oh. I don't want to ask the wrong thing. Are you interested in saying?
Death will be my atonement.
Jesus. So would you prefer to do?
I would prefer to die in battle, but my choices have been made.
Would the revered mother let you free?
I would not, were I her.
I'll leave you for now.
Farewell then.
Penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
Yep. Jesus Christ. Man.
You wish something more of me.
I'll leave you be,
Thanks.
okay? Hold up. Okay, what do you want?
Too much to do, and not enough time.
You need to hang out?
I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my
They
friend
may
does.
be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Okay. To the north. My inventory is full.
I can't do that.
Wait, what game uses Y to open up inventory? What am I thinking of? Resident Evil? I need to sell stuff. Just drop it in a chest or something. I don't need this. Jingle, 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 jingle. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What can I do for you now?
I want to talk about some the coin.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
What did he do?
He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Canary gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Canary just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them.
Are you certain he did it?
He confessed quite readily, but would give no reason for the crime. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Canary is a danger.
Obviously this is a party member, but what just causes the incident was people?
The Maker demands justice, regardless of his race.
So anyway,
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
Sorry, my bad. Wait, Rich. It's just I was thinking you might release him in fight custody.
To defend against the Blight. Perhaps that is a form of atonement. But are you certain you can control him?
What's the rate of contrition?
No, I cannot. There will be too much trouble for us if we are seen cooperating with you.
Oh yeah, true. But don't find the real enemy here.
The Maker cares no less for that Canary's victims than for the thousands who fell in Ostagar. Now, good day.
Please, we must reconsider. I don't know. Books. Jingle, 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 jingle. Wait. Or my quest. Fine. Believe Sam is danger and will not release on him. What is this? I'll weed out debates. The Blight. Second thing, gain. Authoritated. Yeah, like the race. Get the help of other races, the elves, dwarves.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail, I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Venom in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
I don't know. Stein.
You wish something more of me?
I'll leave you.
My thanks, human.
I don't know. We'll figure something out for you. I don't know.
Alright, alright.
Ow! Damn it. Hey! Come here. Yo! Ow. Can't use it. I'm stunned. Whoa! Oh! Oh. What did they have? Press F to end. Was that just all the bandits, really? I don't know. 2 groups remaining. Is that the arrows here?
Alright, alright.
I need help. The bandit? No. We got him, right? I need help. Else they're just taking a nap. Ignore the skull. Oh shit. You okay, buddy?
Of course.
Wait, what do I have? So I wasn't... Should definitely not finish that sentence. Okay, so... What are you wearing? No. You're wearing split mail. What's that mean? Whatever. And a bear. I should. Can I just not? Can I? How do I drop stuff? Alright. I would rather sell it, but I see. Okay. I could just put stuff in my junk and destroy it. Alright. Okay, honestly, give me all this leather armor, because I don't think anybody's wearing leather armor. Now, I could be wrong, and it could be of use to someone, but I don't think I'm really concerned about that right now. Alright. Oh, I gotta do it individually. Come here! Just take all. Give me it. What do you mean I can't wear it? Shit. Is it like I have to have a higher rating in armor or something? Top tier weapon talents. Coercion. Cohesion. Healing, trap making, survival. Herbalism, poison making, trap. So, combat small bonuses are attack, warriors, gain access top tier weapon talent. Yeah, no. So what did one person win? Okay. So there's a bit more room to carry stuff. What's my arrow for this place?
Get back, Sandal! Don't
Here
let
they
him
come.
touch you!
I'll get on it.
Oh shit. Yeah, I know about this. I need help. Oh, heal yourself.
They won't know what to do.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
How obliged exactly? You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Fedek, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
I doubt you want to travel a great one. But you're welcome coming along. I'm not going to say wait, trust me. King's business, I'm free.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says a half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Anyway. Kill. Blood mage. What are you doing working with all these people? A letter. Inspect. Oh wait. Leave you be. You said to the north. What they want? What the one late want? Like, what am I looking for? I went north, but like into the north? I read what it says. Elder Miriam has requested that you use your skill with us to craft some lesser appliances for injured refugees. I'll try to turn up for the specifics. Oh, okay. Okay, so, my friend, were we talking about you? How do we... No, we're talking about you. So, you can shapeshift into a spider? What is your thing? Into a bear, into a swarm of stinging insects. How does that work? Like, let's say you turn into a swarm of bugs, but like half of them get wiped out. What happens? It just body hurts, or like mastery of the shifter's ways alters the form of bear shape and spider shape, allowing the caster to become a bear scarn and corrupted spider. Wait, so... Wait, what's the building? I got caught up. That's a hex. Mind blast. How do I do this? Alright, okay. We have the stuff to make potions, I think. Just gotta figure out how to actually craft.
Now's better than later.
Shit. Asshole.
You'll get no money from me.
That should be all the groups. Sure. Ew! This sucks. Let me out. These are fucking gross. I hate these. Look at his heels. Come on now. Okay, you do something about this goriness. Do you see anything interesting? Oh. Well. I thought, do insects have skeletons, or? Big pet saint. Okay. Did they have anything in their little cave? No. Jingle, 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 jingle.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
Yes, I did.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Thanks. How much did she take? I just had to find the herbs, okay. You could just told me to... Alright, whatever. He also got the thing going on.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Hooray! Let's switchboard now. What? Oh, there's more things in. When bears attack, on behalf of Ted the farmer and his departed son, I inscribe this missive. As the Maker is my witness, I charge all those with knowledge of arms and armor to brave the dangers of the northern wood to find the family of bears that mauled and killed the boy Inneth. For they are abominations in the Maker's sight, and their hides will prove great comfort to the northern farms and solace for Thed's family. As chanter for Lothering, I do pledge a sum of 1 sovereign to whoever carries out this, the Maker's will. Exercise first and foremost. May his light bathe us all, sure. Last keepsake. Thanks to all the villagers who opened their barns and crofts to the refugees in these dark times. The country regularly hears praise from our visitors, and your virtuous deeds are mentioned in many prayers. Sadly, there is a lone boy in the village, whose mother, Goodwife Sarah, is missing. As she has been missing for a good part of the week. And as this rain, may the Maker bless her passing. She was a lady of middle years with red hair. If any traveler or resident comes across her in the wilds, please return her by your defects on remains. There he is, the boy will be thankful to have keepsakes to remember brave mother by. The office of Chantry will compensate this kindness with a sum of 50 silvers. Oh, Zant can level up. See, it's a good boy. What classes are there for the dog? Is it just dog?
Yes? What can I do for you now?
I want to talk to you about Sin.
Again? We have already discussed this, and I told you I would not release the creature.
Pray, please. Will you consider your stance?
I cannot. Grey Warden though you may be, please leave the Qunari to his fate. I am glad. Your efforts are no doubt better spent elsewhere.
What if we just break him out? Level up. Auto level up. I don't know how to level up. Dog.
Alright.
Wait, what's that? What's that one?
I can't do that.
What's that second ability that was active? I don't know my own abilities. This thing. Where it adopts a challenging pose that increases enemy hostile. Oh. I must have activated when dual weapon. Because I want to be a berserker. Which, honestly, I don't know. Dual weapon's the way I see it going, but, hey.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there? No one else?
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
Like, who? I want to know. Wolves!
Can I get you a ladder so you can get up?
Even more wolves? Holy fuck! I guess they're easy enough to kill, but holy fuck. Oh, wait.
An order. Ready.
They find the body of the boy's mother and car keepsake. Well. Okay, so there's suddenly bears right here. What's this? Particularly interesting. Leave that alone. Do you find anything interesting?
Right.
Bears! Okay, the bears aren't easy enough too. Thought it would be more challenge, but...
Yeah, that's right. What about it?
Hey, I forgot that's the spider bones. Okay, just... Alright, whatever. I'll go around, it's fine.
Of course.
I've seen that thing too. Oh.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know whether...
You might not want to go in. Tavern's full, and those soldiers are being a nuisance.
You seem unhappy.
Is there any reason to be happy? With the king dead, them Darkspawn will overrun Lothering before anyone can organise. You'd think those soldiers could at least run off the bandits. I hear someone gave them what they deserved. Wasn't you, was it?
Yes, that was me.
It was? Hey, everyone! This is the one who drove out those thieving bastards! More will probably come, but it's good to know some justice is left here. Thank you.
He said that all the Redcliffe knights were looking for it. They didn't have anything better.
Okay, I could maybe sell stuff in the tavern. Maybe? I did the things.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Okay. Any more quests? No. Can I go in the tavern, see what I can do? Level up. I'll let you do what you want.
So how is it that Terran Logain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place down south?
I heard he saw just in time what those Grey Wardens were doing and saved his men. He's a hero, that's what he is.
Too bad he couldn't save poor King Cailan. Blast those Grey Wardens, they deserve what they got and more.
I'll say.
Yeah?
First they drag the king down there and then...
Greetings, milady.
Okay.
Well, look what we have here then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a woman by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen her?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there is no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Hey, what makes you think we're traitors?
Teyrn Logain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Oh, I heard.
Enough talk. Take the warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right. Let's make this quick.
I see enemies ahead. I'll get on.
Jesus Christ.
You crawled let's end
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
The Grey Wardens betrayed the king. No.
I was there. The Teyrn pulled us out of a trap.
Turn left the king to die.
The wardens led the king to his death. The Turned could do nothing.
Take him as a...
What do you want to tell him?
Grey Wardens know what really happened.
I'll tell him. Right away, now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
It's alright. Oh, I was happy to save your life. I appreciate what you're trying to do. So I see what's it. Oh, where does sister learn to fight like that? I appreciate it.
I am glad you found it in your heart to offer those men mercy. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Or I was.
What does that mean? I'm Victoria Thatcher.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
I saw where you're going. I don't need help, that's true.
The Maker told me to.
Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Very well. Need more than prayer century.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you.
What do you mean?
I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Yeah, I can only have up to 4 people. Ooh. What? You're a rogue. What do you mean you're a rogue? Dude, I think. Oh, right, because being with us when we did the whole Grey Warden missions.
Blast it.
Indeed.
Hello.
I heard what you did with the other merchant. Got what he deserved. Was I still don't have food to sell.
Shall we let you go? Party inventory. Ooh, the Oathkeeper. Diamond lightning around. Just sell the. Oh, full pelts. I should probably sell some of these. What is Oathkeeper? I should probably figure out if I want to keep the bow. Tier 3 damage is greater. Ooh. I don't think anyone's trying to hold a greatsword. Also, it's two-handed. Oh wait, yeah, longbow is two-handed. Well, okay, all bows are two-handed. And if there's like a crossbow, it'd still be two-handed. Oh yeah, that's just what she's using. No, wait. What about this? Compare. Okay, so we don't need the Darkspawn staff. You hold a dagger. What are your skills? So, she truly is a rogue and might not be telling the truth about stuff. Oh, she has points in archery. Alright, so keep a bow. Give it to her. The longbow technically did more, right? Yeah. How do they compare? Okay, bolts would do more damage, but hey, that's fine. Remember when I just destroyed all the leather stuff? Oops. Alright.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Show you what you got. Fire, whelping, working.
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. No, don't suppose you know anything about poison?
Poison?
Yes, that's right, poison. I've got some traps around the place. I've heard the poison hurts them beasties just as good as anybody else.
refugees.
Well, then those bleeding sad salts should stay off my land, eh? Besides, these days, any folk out at night is more than like to slit your throat. Can you make poison or not?
I have dabbled.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
I'll see what I can do. I mean, I have all the Spire's poison.
Well, there's herbs in the North Wood. As for other stuff, look around town. Some refugees just left things behind to travel faster. I don't really know what you need, though. I might have some in stock, too.
Show me. It's not a great sword. Nobody's using that. I sell this. I want this. I want to wear it, but I'm not sure how I get that stuff.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
I'm still looking for it.
Sad to hear it. I'd look in the woods, the town, and maybe even look through my stock. There should be enough around to make some. Even if it's just rat poison, I'll take it.
Very well. Why would I buy stuff to give it back to you? Please explain. Wait,
Did you see the new recruiters out?
I'd keep your voice down if I were you. They're pressing anyone who can hold a sword into service.
Terran wants a new army, but is it to fight them Darkspawn or those nobles shouting against them?
I've no idea, but I'm sure not about to raise my hand if you catch my meaning. Not after what happened down south.
What do you mean? Shit. We have you.
Just like you wanted.
You could open chests that we couldn't open now. For a Switchman party. Is it just simply... No idea. Oh, shit. I don't know. Should I just leave? Should I leave Stain behind? Hey. Stain, I'm gonna come to you one last time. Wait. Could we use person as steel key?
Allow me. I could do that for you. I finished.
So I am released, am I?
Why don't you come with me?
What use is that?
I agree, Warren.
Truly. Even my people have heard of your kith. They are legends. But I suppose not all legends are true.
What do you mean?
Very well. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Yes. What can you do? What are you? You're a warrior as well. Okay. Haha. It's so funny how, he just got free somehow. I didn't do shit. And anybody ask,
I have been setting down in ink the tales of our exploits, and I have been thinking about ways to describe you. You are unlike any animal I have ever met, almost human in your intelligence and understanding. So, let me see. You're loyal, yes? That one is obvious. Very, very clever. This is also obvious. You are terrifying when you have to be, but gentle and sweet as a dove at other times. And you are also playful, sometimes gluttonous. No? What is all this begging for food scraps then? Well, all right. You're not gluttonous. You're just a lover of fine foods. How's that?
Aw. That was cute. I ain't trying to go through everybody's things. Hey, it's best I just move on. 3 Flask of Venom.
What is it? It's done.
It's okay, just take stuff from the barrels. Like, the way Man said it. Well, okay, I don't know if he's, like, on the up and up on how he gets his stuff, but...
Lothering doesn't have any more beds for refugees, but they keep coming.
They say your mother is Flemeth, a witch of the Kukari Wilds.
They also say that washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right. And they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one who kindled my love of the old tales and legends.
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted my dreams. No
Well,
little
shit.
girl wants to hear about the wilder men her mother took to her bed, using them until they were
Oh,
spent,
shit.
then killing them. No little girl wants to be told that this is also
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
See, we are not alone.
God damn it.
This doesn't fun.
Jesus Christ.
Let's make this quick.
This does not look good. Well, shit.
I can't do that.
Oops.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Please.
What now?
Ow. Okay, switching to her was actually really smart. Oh, they actually left. Oh. Sure. Anything else back here? No. Alright, let's move on. We're done with Littering. Yes. It's a dragon.
Bad dreams, huh?
Why are you bothering me? It seems so real.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Archimon, is that the dragon? Why didn't Duncanfell with that?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too.
Air spriteization over?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Yeah.
Yes?
Nick to talk to you. I think you should go.
Well, here I am.
This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell. And the darkness drew me in.
You dreamed of the Blight?
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say,
Finch.
even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
This made you want to help me? Do you hear voices?
No, not voices. It's not so simple. He spoke directly to my soul, in a language no human tongue can express. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours everything?
Okay. Chantry said the Maker has left us. The Blight is the Maker's punishment. Will you defy him? Yeah.
He's still here. I hear him in the wind and the waves. I feel him in the sunlight that warms my skin. I know what the Chantry says about the Maker, and what should I believe? What I feel in my heart, or what others tell me?
Believe what feels right to you. Just make sure your beliefs aren't...
Thank you. It's nice to find someone who agrees. I know what I know, and no one will ever make that untrue.
Liliana approves. Stein.
Why are we stopping?
Alright, I think, it's a good day.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
Hey. Are you alright? You were in the cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
I never seen acquired you before? That sounds like.
No.
No, why not?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
A little hostile, aren't we?
Many humans have said that to me. I do not understand it. If I were indeed hostile, you would be bleeding.
You said you were in there.
I am.
Have you ever fought in a war? Yeah, maybe you decided to become a soldier.
Decide. I am a Sten of the Beresad. I did not choose to be who I am any more than you did.
Alright. Alright. Fair enough. Why did the Cornies...
The Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Kunari. We are how my people know the world.
Have you ever fought in a war?
I have always fought in war, human.
So you must know it.
Some of them. They aren't all alike.
Right,
as you wish.
I guess good to them to continue. Where's Morgana? Yeah?
Oh, why, you little...
What? What? Did you just jump in and say you're in a joke? Are you harassing my dog?
Me? Harassing your dog? I should say it's the other way round. Your furry friend here took offence at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
There's hardly a blush on him. Silly. Yeah. It's just warning. He could have taken a hand off. Good boy. Take that silly ass there. Listen. That dog, that's not very nice.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me. I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh.
Oh.
Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Stop scaring him! And never feed you or never keep it.
It's not cannibalism if he's eating it, you know.
Anyway. Wait, where's Morgan? I don't see her. Is she out here being all by her lonesome? She is.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
You've got a shape.
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
But it's just legend, right?
So I assume. My mother has walked the wilds far longer than I. Who am I to suggest what things she has done and not done in her past? Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Yeah, and I never heard of magic like that before.
No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the Chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
Since her magic open to abuse?
Not all apostates use the forbidden blood arts. Maleficarum do, but to condemn all who do not fall under the circle's thrall for the sake of what might be is a dangerous path to walk. There are those who look on the word apostate as meaning freedom.
Can you change that?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Can anyone become Shakespeare? You spent a lot of time inside this?
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
But the animals seem to be the way you change.
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
Can anybody become
Anyone
a
with
controller?
sufficient will, but the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed.
That's all I want.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
No. At the very least. I think your abilities sound quite useful. I think it sounds a little alarming. That'll just make you angry, I think.
No doubt it would. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
Wait, what's the personal questions I'd ask?
What do you wish of me? We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Are you still here? Anyway. I don't know what I mean by that. I'm not gonna try and ask that. What am I looking at right here? Like, there's pelts and that cheese block.
What do you need?
Do you want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
Oh. Good, I don't want you to fall apart again. Just not you make me talk.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
No harm done. There's no need to.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
He had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
Yes, this is that stupid. You'd be dead. He saved your life by sending you to a tower. Now I understand completely.
Of course. I'd be dead then, wouldn't I? It's not like that would make him happier. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm
just my mom and dad. My entire family was buried until just recent. Well, except for my brother, but
Oh, of course. How stupid of me to forget. Here I am going on and on about Duncan, and you... I am so sorry. Thank you.
You're fine.
Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Anytime else, I'll go to, I don't know. Yeah. Alright. Are we good? Was there anything else I can ask you? I think you should go.
Here I am.
What does someone like you be doing?
What is meant by someone like me?
You don't seem like you do.
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
Affirmed?
We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the Chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken.
What did you do before that?
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Alright.
Yes?
Is there anything else I can ask you?
Well, here I am.
You're a traveling minstrel. Do you have any tales?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Do you know
I know one. Told to me by my mother a long time ago. It always chilled me to the bone. Maybe you have heard of Flemeth?
Flemeth.
Are you sure? Was she the Flemeth of legend? Flemeth, the devourer of men? Flemeth, mother of witches? Flemeth, demon-touched, who dwells in the mists?
I think so. She didn't really introduce herself as well.
Ferelden mothers scare their daughters with talk of Flemeth. They say that if you're bad, Flemeth will spirit you away and bind you to her forever. They also say that Flemeth mourns her lost beauty and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you. Flemeth's beauty was known throughout the land. She had hair like unto a moonless night, skin as pale as winter's first snow, and eyes as beautiful and perilous as the sea. When she came of age, she came to the attention of the Lord of Highever, Conobar, and he took her for his wife. Conobar soon learned that his young bride had the gift of magic. He kept this a secret, for he feared that she would be taken from him. Flemeth stayed with Conobar for some years, and with his blessing, she practiced her art. And then one day, a young poet named Osen came to the castle. Flemeth was captivated by Osen's voice, and he by her beauty, and they fell in love.
Oh. The plot thickens.
Flemeth longed to be with her true love, and she and Osen fled from Conobar's lands, seeking refuge in the Kokari wilds with the Chasing tribes. They lived there happily for many a year, till the day Flemeth received news that Conobar was dying and longed to see her face one last time.
Is it a trap?
Flemeth's heart swelled with pity for the man who once was her husband, and begged Osen to return to Conobar's side with her. But when Flemeth and Osen entered Highever, they were captured by Conobar's men, and Osen was slain in front of Flemeth's eyes. Flemeth was imprisoned in the highest tower of the castle, there to await Conobar's judgment on her. Distraught at the loss of her love, Flemeth plotted revenge against her husband. She summoned a fey demon, intending for it to wreak vengeance on Conobar. But a spell went awry. The demon possessed Flemeth. Turning her into an abomination, the halls of the castle ran red with blood as Flemeth slaughtered Conobar and all his men. The last of Flemeth's humanity melted away, and at dawn, she stole back to the wilds to plot and scheme for 100 years. They say she took to her side many Chasing men, and with their help begat her daughter witches, who even now prowl the dark places of the Kokari wilds.
Oh. Tell me about
Chantry
Darkspawn.
law says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn. In ages past, the mages of the Tevinter Imperium ruled much of the world we know. In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin. And it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris.
Knowing stories from thing?
Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of Aveline, the Knight of Olay.
That sounds interesting.
A long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer. He had hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods. Before the cold could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own. Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield the sword as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot. Aveline's Dalish guardians saw that she could easily best any Orlesian chevalier in battle, and wanted to show the cruel humans the child they had left to die. They bestowed upon her a fine horse and armor, and sent her to prove herself to her people in the grand tourney. Now in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms, let alone compete in the grand tourney, but Aveline kept her helmet on and was not discovered.
Like, Mulan. Did she win the tourney?
Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd. Eventually, she came face to face with the knight Kaleva in the Grand Melee. Aveline had already bested him in the joust, and Kaleva was determined not to lose a second time. Out of desperation to regain his honor, Kaleva tripped Aveline and tossed her to the ground, ripping off her helmet as he did so. Silence fell upon the arena as Aveline was revealed. Kaleva declared the previous competitions invalid. A woman had taken part, and this was not allowed. But the crowd cheered for Aveline. Kaleva was furious, for he had lost to a woman and was now being shamed. Blinded by his rage, he forced Aveline to her knees. "Know your place, woman," cried he, and slit her throat.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The son of the king, Prince Freyan, was present. He recognized Aveline's skill and bravery and began to see the injustice done to the women in his land. When he was made king, he rewrote the laws of Olay so that women could also become chevalier. He honored Aveline and knighted her after her death. And to this day, any female who is knighted reveres Aveline the Brave, for she is the patron of all women chevalier.
Jesus Christ. Is there any more swords? That's
It
alright,
will
but...
come to you soon, I'm sure.
Alright. Alright, let's leave.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fenwick at your service once again. I saw your camp and remembered the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Yeah. I need to see a way to spot it. Have you been following me?
Following you? I'm not even certain where you're going, my friend. And quite frankly, it's none of my business. Trust me when I say that my encountering you here was serendipity and nothing more. I travel a lot, so I'm bound to meet everyone on the road eventually. If you prefer, I'll take my boy and be on my way. But regretfully, you're the safest spot on this road, without a doubt.
I see a way out.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Ooh. Holy shit. Huh? Jesus Christ. I could buy that per person if I wanted to. I don't know. Jesus Christ. Why does it cost so much? There was no way I was going to have all that. Bro, I don't even think... I don't think I've heard my video playing, or I've just gotten immune to hear my thing in the background. Ah, it's a dancing shoes. Conspirators fire. Oh. Does give you more stuff. Dude, what else do you get? Like, what does it mean? What do you get, like, is there dog armor?
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me.
Have you heard
I
any
hear
rumors?
news from Dinnerham that Tyrn Loghain has been declared the new regent. It makes sense, his daughter being the queen. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
So what's your story
Oh,
exactly?
nothing so unusual and so interesting as you and your companions, I'm sure. Dwarven merchants are common enough on these roads, aren't they?
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
My discount? What do you mean by this? Also, did we not have a helmet on? Yeah. I'm not worried about it right now. I don't really have money at the moment. Chainmail boots. Okay, but is there a setting to like hide the helmet? Because I do. Options. Game. Enable persistent goal. I don't see anything. Might been a little ahead of time to have such an option. I don't know. I don't think this is like Star Wars where stuff would get in the way, but bro. I don't want to wear the heavy chainmail. Compare. Do I have a ring on? No. Sure. Constitution. Give me this one. Yeah. Anyway, how do I continue? Do I just go through here? Yeah. Alright, time to leave.
Indeed.
Except... okay, I see. Where do we need to go? Is it like I could just go anywhere right now? Sure. I actually got an Uh-oh. Kill. Yo! Stop.
Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead.
Oh. Oh no. Yeah. What is their plan? Fuck to dwarves. Oh, well, too late. I think I'll alter things you should seek out the help of, you know, gain Orsman's aid and travel to the Doran city of Osmar. And cooperation of the Dalish clans, the one forced to be reckoned with. While they remain suspicious of outsiders, they honor the old Greywarden train. I don't think anyone's here. But, we'll see what can be done. Where are you going? Try not to scare too many people. I found a friend already.
Puppy!
Where did he get that? Come back where he belongs. Now. He comes with us, he's gonna have to fight Darkman. I know he's seeing him, that's my point. What the fuck? Oh no.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands, from the lowest slaves to the highest kings. Those who bring Cam with
Back alley justice. Eliminate the criminals. Bring on the Insta-Foca. It's an action. Find Rexel. Recently, our hearts were lifted when many survivors of the Battle of Ostagar returned to us. Make our bless these men and women. I'll accept anything. You know, maybe I should actually read
Strange
that.
that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanters Board?
How do you know?
Well-armed individuals that visit the rectory tend to be here for that.
Chanter Rosamond is tireless and resolute in her duties. I'm sure you can find something of interest on her board.
Who are you?
I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. And pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste.
What's creator do? What are you so proud of?
The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds. My thought exactly, but I'm perpetually amazed at how quickly people accept fantastic claims at face value. A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone. Curators often accept them as genuine. I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts.
How difficult is it to verify a relic? Software.
I've often thought of that. When I was a curator of a much smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness. But the life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the divine. We all want a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head. When the heart is ungoverned by reason, charlatans have powerful tools to deceive. And often close to heretical. But I believe that the truth only increases the awe of the Maker and his prophet, not demean it. Even false symbols have the power to inspire, but it seems every year we fall more out of touch with the real Andraste.
How many real relics have we found?
Well, there's one that might be real. I couldn't prove it wasn't. Perhaps you can understand my skepticism. So many claims, so few truths.
Do you think there are no synchronicities?
Certainly. My research indicates that all of the ashes were gathered into a pot or urn, but it's been lost for centuries. That doesn't stop hawkers from selling pinches of the ashes of Andraste to gullible pilgrims. The real ashes may still be hidden somewhere, though it's possible the urn broke. Of course, enjoy your visit to the chantry.
Yeah.
As there is but one world, one life, one death.
Let's wander into trouble.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the chantry.
How can I help you?
Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
Give me a reason not to turn you into Templars.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Makers smile upon you.
What do we think of this? I don't know. Who's up here? Sergeant!
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden?
Actually, do you need any help? Hey, no, who I am.
Your likeness was passed around to the senior guardsman at the palace. I must say, the sketch didn't do you much justice. Don't worry, even if I believed the official story of what happened at Ostagar, I'm no fool.
If I asked my men to apprehend you, they'd all run and cry big sobby tears in their courtesans' bosoms and leave me all alone to be skewered. Don't disturb the peace in the market, and that's well enough for me.
Okay. Actually, do you need any help?
You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous.
Oh. What's the pay?
Do a good job and I'll see you get some silver in your pockets, maybe even some gold.
Ooh. What do you need me to do?
The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat
Oh.
down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy.
Sign me up, sir.
Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
Oh.
I hear there isn't even really any Darkspawn down south.
Where's that take me? Alden. What do we mean by that?
By order of the new Earl of Denerim, no one is to enter the alienage.
What the hell's on this side?
There's been an elven uprising. Knifeears even have the gall to attack the Earl's only son. Killed him in cold blood. With the whole Urian family dead, the regent appointed Rendon Howe of Amaranthine the new Earl of Denerim. First thing he did was lead a purge of the alienage. It's a mess in there. When things are put back in order, the gates will be reopened. Now on your way.
Okay. Damn. Wait. Where's this? A tavern. Subway's home.
Do you think they still sell ribbons in that store?
What happened to the rest of your thing? I didn't tell you, shut up. The warehouse. I should probably actually go through my quest and see what I actually picked up.
I recognize you from Ostagar, and trust his blood. You're a Grey Warden, Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend, and good King Cailan. I demand satisfaction, sir.
Logan's charges against Warrens are false.
So you would compound slander on top of treason? You dare smear Terran Logain's word?
I do. Use your wits. The Wardens.
The savior of Ferelden, Terran Logain, personally told me of the Warden's betrayal. Your betrayal. An uncommon traitor deserves no common death. We will meet on the field of honor, and my blade shall see justice done. Meet me in the back alley behind the Nod Noble Tavern. There we will duel.
I'll fight him.
But honor demands you accept.
Very well. If you
Make peace with the Maker, sir. These are your last moments.
I bought a
Jesus
confection of
fucking
spun
Christ.
sugar here once. It got
Oh.
stuck in my hair. Made
Oh.
it hard to come out. But it was very tasty for a few days.
Donkey.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better.
What's in the crate? I'm taking it. No, fuck it. I'm taking stuff.
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you.
Of course.
Thank you and farewell.
Alright. Let's run in the area. I don't have a name.
day. The market is busy, is it not? Come,
Uh-huh.
rest here. I have the finest selection of flowers and Orlesian-scented oils in all of Denerim. For you, perhaps? The oils are very relaxing in baths, no?
Oh. Very well.
I am from Orlais. You've heard of us, no? Your Denerim is a fine city, but I miss my Varroyo. She's quite beautiful this time of year.
Oh. When did you leave?
Orlais has many, many good things, but it is sometimes not so good to be common. My brother had trouble with a chevalier, and we departed shortly after.
What trouble did he get into?
A chevalier took an interest in me. It was his right, but it was unwelcome.
Yeah.
Incensed, my brother hit him over the head with a pot.
Well,
Such a
shit.
thing is almost treason. We left that very night and came here.
Alright. But what you brother did was right.
Perhaps in your lands, but not in my kingdom. Many revere the chevaliers for their skill, honor, and deeds. But others tread lightly. As lightly as the mouse in the cat's den. If you will excuse me, I feel a touch lightheaded.
I'm sorry. Yeah, for how that went, I assume.
Dwarven craft. Fine dwarven craft. Direct from Orzammar.
We have
Another
a
visitor in my store. Enjoy browsing my wares.
Oriole.
Master Trader Ignacio, at your service, good sir. My cousin and I have trade connections all along the seaways. We have furniture, silks, carvings, and much more. Caesar handles the trade stock, I handle other affairs. No, I am not. I am a trader at heart. My home is the road. But I was born past the waking sea in Antiva. It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was.
Do you need any help?
No. Not yet. Perhaps one day. Luck be to you, Warden.
How much for the bear? Is that a bear? It is a bear.
You've returned, Warden.
I never said I was war.
Luck be to you, Warden.
I get it. Everybody see my face on the posters.
If you have coin, welcome to our shop. If not, move along. Too many refugees blocking customers.
Have anything for sale?
Oh, yes.
I'll buy the bear.
Don't stare at me, Cho. I can have my father send you south to fight Darkspawn, you know.
Okay. Alright. See how it is. Alright. Where'd that man want to fight? I'll take him on.
So, Terran Load, the new region?
Are you ready? I am no savage. I would not take advantage of you.
Well, nothing can convince you to
Nothing
stop.
at all, sir. I am honor bound to kill you now.
Oh, I see it's full. Everyone, get him!
May the divine look after you, sir. You've held yourself with honor. Begin.
be
Someone careful, and it's sure won't be me. That's right, come on. This'll be fun. It's a good day to die.
I do seem to be doing better. Oh.
Now better take it. Let's see what you're made of.
Damn it. Your journey ends. Load that save. No shit. That's the last time we saved. I can't skip it either, can I?
Bad dreams, huh?
It seems that
Well,
way.
it's the archdemon.
Oh, I see.
Talk. I don't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I
Oops.
thought I should.
I'm
tell you.
sorry. I didn't mean to
It
fuck
was
up
scary
everything.
at first for me too. Other. What do you need? You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when... I'd like to have a proper funeral for him, but I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but of course... I think... Have you had someone close... Oh, thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about.
Yes. Well, here I am. I knew this would come up sooner or later. In it, there was an impact. I stood on a peak. I fell. And the darkness drew me in. I suppose when I woke, everyone knew. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours everything? I know what the Chantry says about the Maker, and what... Thank you. I know what I know. Yes? Well, here I am. What is meant by someone like me? Did you think I would? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to... We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the Chant, but other than that, there are no... I was a traveling... and my skill in...
Where
are we stopping?
I think we should talk
There
about
are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
You
are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight. No. People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner. Many humans have said that to me. I do not understand it. I am. I am a Sten of the Beresad. I did not choose to be who I am any more than you did. The Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Qunari. I have always fought in war, human. Some of them. They aren't all alike. As you wish.
Ah, it's good to see you, I saw your... I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount. Wonderful. Thank the kind lady.
Thank you, kind lady.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. You should need it.
Yo.
What do you wish of me? If you must. I was not born such. The chastened when a child is alone and separate from his tribe. That is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. So, why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know? No? Some of the zealots of the Chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as luck have it, there are those who look on the word apostate as meaning freedom. The form of an act in time. I gain nothing by studying another human. Anyone with sufficient will. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed. There were none you look upon, but my life is as a human. I am under no. They do not as to what they think. Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I No doubt it. But enough of such talk. What do you wish of me? If you must.
No.
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
Hey, you could be fine.
Oh, what luck. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time, I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
You remained unnoticed.
For the most part, Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Very daring, that sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested. Who cares? As I recall, he was executed.
Holy
the point
fuck.
being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
I mean... What, touching like a handshake?
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes, how to eat at a table, how to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
I guess the joke's on you, Dan. I'm glad it worked this way, at least. Go back if you like. Yes, here you are.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes? What do you wish of me? If you must. My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes, by Templar fools like Alistair, which should tell you how successful they generally were. Flemeth made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin once more.
You really had no trouble with them.
I am unsure. I was too young to understand, and perhaps 'twas bravado on Flemeth's part, or perhaps she was merely amused. I will never know. Flemeth would warn them once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed. And then the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait. A little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom.
They actually kill
me? No, I never did any of the killing until later. And even then, Flemeth was a glutton for that sort of thing. Thankfully, the wilds is a vast place. Once they found us, Flemeth would simply move us elsewhere, and we would be lost within the forest once again. I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of apostates or maleficarum.
I still think that was fine. We know what apostate is. I'm just realizing we missed some stuff. We said.
Perhaps they did. Still, I do not begrudge them doing what they believe is necessary. The Chantry sees any mages not leashed to the Circle of Magi as apostates. And apostates could become maleficarum, evil mages that resort to blood magic and become demon-enslaved abominations. It may even be true. Still, those of us who prefer freedom see no reason to submit. Oh, I hope you're not simply being agreeable. It would be a refreshing change. Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task at hand.
Yay. I'm just standing on fire. Alright. Let's go. Do I go back to that town though? Honestly. Oh, I forgot about...
Oh, why you little... Mate, your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his... Sometimes... I once heard a really... Well, that's what... Oh, like you...
Nerfy,
Look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
Oh. That's not how it counts. He means well. Can be secret. I'm not gonna say that one. I think he thinks you need more meat on your bones. I don't know why doesn't he share his food with me?
The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
Okay. You heard the lady.
I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
Damn, okay. I think you heard me.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
What else do we get out of this?
true warrior and worthy of respect.
Trying to find a way through there. But don't be silly. It'll take some time here. Well, who could that come? I think we exhausted all the things.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Alright, where do we actually want to go? There are many places to go. Let's actually go over here. Are we gonna be stopped this time? Yes. Sorry for the backtracking. Oh! Oh, it's just a merchant.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegra can get you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
What's going on?
There's two things I'm here for. Travel or trade. Understand?
Alright, let's need discount rules. Explosive bolts. Ooh. Holy shit, for each one. Compared to my sword. It's the same. Oh, wait, no. They're the same, except you don't give me stuff. Alright, bye. You know,
I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
what do you mean, is there a problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
Heard of it. I heard,
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you. He's just over there in the chantry. Please, come.
Alright, sure. Hello.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Reynisphere, brother to the Arl. You're a rather unusual group, to say the least. Can I ask who you are and why you've come?
I'm a Grey Warden. Here to speak to.
A Grey Warden? I thought you all died along with my nephew. At least that is what Loghain would have us believe.
You don't believe Logan dies?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. There is a Grey Warden who goes by the name of Alistair. Does he yet live?
He's alive. He transmit me effect. I cannot say if Alistair is alive. Does he yet live, unfortunately.
He does. Finally, some good news amidst all the bad. Thank you. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
What evil things are you talking about?
Some call them the Walking Dead. Decomposing corpses, returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. I'm asking you, please, help us. Help Eamon.
Of course.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. Of course.
You want some Earl's Heights? Why in the country go to villagers? What exactly are these things?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead? Spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Should things go
amiss? The
amiss?
monsters find their way in. I would prefer not to fight in the chantry, but if they come, then so must it be. We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible. I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
Quest.
Eamon's illness is very serious. The Arlessa, out of desperation, sent the knights on a quest for a cure. I know little about this, other than that the cure was supposed to be an ancient relic of great power. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more. Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Ugh. Morgan! Come on.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming? Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
They have names.
Good day.
Where's Father? Why can't we go home? Are you ready?
You're a Grey Warden, right? Were you in Ostagar? In the Korcari Wilds? My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. But I haven't heard from them since.
Are you Jenna?
I am. You've heard of me?
I have thinking of him.
Oh, his lockbox. If you're bringing me this... Oh no. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much for bringing this to me. It means a lot too. Maker's blessings upon you.
I guess so.
These are terrible times. Just terrible.
I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do? Sorry, am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Hey. Are you alright? Why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible. You poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Are you trying to look for... You need to be strong, girl.
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
I can't believe you'd say such a thing. Have you no heart at all?
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful. You will.
Don't worry, I'll
Thank you so much. Please find him.
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming. The monsters will return and...
World explode.
You know, we don't have the men we need. And their numbers just...
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack.
Anybody else around? This is nothing. What's the sign say? No swimming. I want to swim. Sure. Jingle, 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 jingle. A person's home. Oh. I got a little spooked.
You're such a handsome dog. I think that every time I look at you.
Dog.
Lady Cecily, I lived with her after my mother died, had a dog. A small one bred to fit under the arm and in the lap. What did you name it? Oh, yes. Bonbon. Oh, Bonbon was a terror. He would hide, you know, when he saw you coming. And then he would attack your ankles. Rather sharp teeth in the ankle.
Ankle biter.
Very painful. He attacked me once. Latched onto my leg. I thought it was a diseased rat and kicked. Bonbon flew across the room and over the banister. He survived, but he never came near me after that.
Jesus Christ. I understand, but holy fuck. So. Okay. We're losing a lot of approval with you. In just that one conversation. I don't know. Maybe I should just talk to the guy. I want to explore. Wait. I attacked that in who's here? House. I'm gonna look at your books. I'm gonna steal from your chest. I shouldn't do that.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Nothing for
Very well.
now. Get lost, loser. I entered your own home.
I'm wondering, Morgan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos
They
is
butt
futile.
heads too.
Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
I wonder how her and Stein would get along. I feel like Stein mostly keeps himself, but Stein? Stein. The windmill. Oh boy, a fancy vase.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit I do not know quite how to address you. Is my lady sufficient?
Sure. Would be proper. I am a summer. Holy Grey Warrior for that's how I am.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle. Or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Is there anything we can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are. Ask me whatever you wish.
You mentioned something about Ord.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him. We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
I believe anyone can find the urn.
Eventually,
No,
perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
What's that really sick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker.
He brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Alessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish. As you wish.
What is your status?
Ask me whatever you wish.
Tell me about
when the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting... Finally, Alessa Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legend. We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware. As you wish, Grey Warden.
No. Actually, let's send the women. Okay, if my video is playing this whole time, I really just been ignoring it. A collection of embarrassing personal communications between spoiled wealthy and objects of affection. You are filthy, a beast. Such a parody has never been forced to suffer. How words are so laden when they leave your lips and when they leave your lips is beyond decent imagining. Madam, I love you. Sir Aggold. Is that it? I think that's it. Where'd it go? Fuck. There. I can't go up. Trying not to rewards, watch. Maybe I'll read the learning streams. What's the tavern? Oh. Okay.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I didn't think they made women Grey Wardens.
Why would you think that? I don't think the Smarter care who kills them.
If you hadn't noticed, there aren't darkspawn around these parts. Not yet, anyway. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing. Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Same rare, probably, considering.
My men are certain enough as it is that they'll die tonight. They don't need me quivering in my boots. My death will come soon enough. It don't need me hurrying it along. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
Okay, dude, to help. How's Murray?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Why does Owen refuse to talk to you?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Yeah, sorry.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
Where is he? Where is he, actually? No, that's the pantry. Oh... Here? Oh, it's across the way. Okay, I see. Yeah, I should wrap it up. I'm starting to do as well. And honestly, what else can I really get done before thing? Before 3 hours. Yeah. It's not like too bad right now, but yeah. Well, if you want, next stream is tomorrow, where I continue Guardians of the Galaxy. I have no idea where the plot for that game is going. Or then, like, there's something going on with my maybe daughter, Nikki? Or Star-Lord's daughter. Really. Not my daughter. I have no children. I want children. I don't want children. My bloodline ties with me. Kind of deal. Yeah. What's I talking about? Is there anyone I want to read? What? There is someone else, but what time is that one? Filthy casual. Well, Thieves, Overwatch, Helldivers, Paladins, Grounded, Rocket League, Apex, Call of Duty, Just Chatting. Wow, Vended Dance stream. Apex, Call of Duty. I don't see no one. Oh, what about anybody else streaming Dragon Age? Yeah, well, no, that just shows them. Okay. Oh. I don't know. I'm done. No.